June series party. We're at the park. The weather may be trying to get bad here again. We had some bad rain last night. Looks like it may come back. I pray it don't. I pray it's kind of blows over and we just get the wind and not the rain. Don't want to get rained out. But we're going to go ahead and get these energies out. Just had some things going on. I couldn't pop it this morning like I wanted to as far as the reading. So I hope everyone's doing good. And, you know, doing what it takes to keep moving, doing, you know. So this may not be a long one because I don't know how this weather's going to act, but we're just going to go ahead and make it happen. If any of you all have been going through like what I've been going through, the enemy's trying to make sure things don't happen, don't work out. A lot of things have been going on that's been keeping people at bay, problems, and just things going on that's just kind of like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? A lot of you be consistent in what you're doing. It may be some dark days, you know, but be consistent, you know. It's going to work out in the end. A lot of you are having hardship. Like I said, I've even had my accounts attacked. I've had my house broken into. And they're still at it, you know. Just part of the process, you know what I'm saying? I'm under one of these, the ones that have no walls with the little roof. So I'm praying that that the weather just subsides. It's just passing through. We're just getting a little breeze here. The breeze feels good. I pray it stays clear so that y'all can get y'all messages. But I do know the enemy is heavy. A lot of people are going through stuff. Like I say, even myself, I have to keep pushing forward. I am getting attacked, but I can't stop. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop doing what I do just because, okay? So we're going to get these energies out, starting out with the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. See, that's the thing. A lot of us are going through, we're having these battles. Things are really... Okay, thank you so much. And do what it takes. You know, y'all stay safe. You know, whatever the weather is where you're at, or even if it's good weather, it's just, you know, you've had some bad days. You know, you've had some enemy hitting you up. You know what I'm saying? Just had some bad days. Just, you know, and we still have to stay focused. We're still accountable for what it is that we need to do. You know, don't start slacking because you're getting attacked. You know, the enemy's going to come to try to make you stop doing what you do. You know, if this video do get cut short, I'll do a part 2 if I have to, you know. But I'm hoping that I can go ahead and just keep moving forward because I'm doing what it takes, you know, to keep moving. And I just pray you all are, you know, are standing tall in spite of what it looks like. Like I said, we was just going to enjoy the day down at the park, just to have some things to do, type of energy, and, you know, and not give up, you know, but stand, okay? Wisdom just came out in the reverse here, and 5, okay? So we're doing the June series, which is party, you know what I'm saying? Are you joining the party? Are you going to party with everybody else? You know what I'm saying? I feel like using your wisdom, a lot of you may not join some things or may not do some things that you may have planned to do before knowledge, before you knew. There are a lot of people that we ain't whooping for real though. There are a lot of people that have, and they still doing yard work, what? But there are a lot of people that they think about things are glamorized, they are heightened to a point of something of an achievement. Being a part of this group is an achievement. Being a part of this committee is achievement. You know, people are looking at what it's going to take to get to the next level, okay, of status. You know, if I had this on my resume, this would look good. If I had this, just be able to say I even volunteered there, that'd be good. That's a form of a party. That's a form of a group, a committee, joining, right? There are a lot of people that are doing things that are not necessarily where it needs to be. I need you to move, please. Or that are not necessarily where they need to be, you know. And do what it takes to move, keep moving, and be where things can be very necessary. You know, a lot of people join things, they join these groups. A lot of you are concerned about some of the pledges and oaths that you've taken. They doing their yard work today. But some people are concerned with the pledges and the oaths that people have taken, and they haven't actually joined yet, you know. Let's get a couple more out. Okay, they came all out, turned down. You have this discontent and boredom in the reverse 4. So like some people are looking for something to do, and you may have joined a group due to being bored and just wanting something to do, and being able to say, hey, I got this, I got that, you know. And not necessarily realizing that, you know, all the groups aren't, you know, it wasn't the best idea. You know, it seemed like it was in the beginning. It seemed like it was something to do, something to be had, and then that wasn't really the case, you know. Turned down, these 3 came out turned down. You have fertility, 3 in the reverse. You have 3, heartache and loss. 11, balance. So basically, I feel like some of you may have, your wisdom has kicked in. You went through some things. You gained some knowledge about a situation that you have been going through, and things that you were dealing with. And once you realize, a lot of you are realizing that these groups and these people have come up against you. They have decided to not to do what it takes to be in the energy that they need, or light that they need to be in dealing with you. Okay, so let's see what else here, because like I say, 5 of Swords is at the bottom. Give me a clarifier for wisdom for the collective. What is it that they need to know, Creator? This wind trying to whoop up. Okay, so the moon is here clarifying wisdom. This hidden knowledge, this hidden perceptions of what's what, and, you know, not doing what it takes to keep moving. There's a lot of things that's going on. A lot of you are coming out of these groups that you realize that it's not for your greater good. These people are, they're not as positive as they say. They're giving off false vibes. And I'm just checking around because my kids are out here. But I really feel like this is going to pass over. But for the most part, I feel like with wisdom here being clarified by the moon, there's just a level of, I feel like a lot of you are a little discontent, you know. But I also feel like the things that are coming out is really shaking up some things. And people want to come up against you. They want to be upset with you. You have the Chariot clarifying the moon. It's also in the reverse with the Queen of Pentacles here. I feel like there's an energy here that, you know, a lot of you, your stability is trying to be shaken, and people are trying to pull out the worst in you, have you worried, have you upset. Let's say like you decided to join a group, and then once you found out that it just wasn't in your best interest, it wasn't the best thing going, and then they get mad because what? You decided to do something else, that you're not participating, and you found out the truth. And then now they want to discredit you. They want to try to take your stability from you, you know, and make you stress out, or try to make you stress out about things that really didn't have nothing to do with them, but they know that they can affect it because of the positions of power that they're in, okay, or the people that they know that you may do business with. Some of you, that's just like me. A lot of my accounts have been dealt with maliciously because of the groups I don't deal with because of enemies. And a lot of you are dealing with the same thing. The hardships are coming in, but this is also a time to stand in your truth, to stand in your power. You know, a lot of people feel like, well, I don't know about where to go. You know, that's the whole thing about getting clarity about your unknown gifts and talents. It's our responsibility to seek it. It's not, God's not going to just give stuff to you. If you're not seeking it, why would I heighten your powers and you're not even using them? You're not even coming to me to say, hey, how do I use this? Is this a gift? And that's the whole purpose of the unknown gifts and abilities readings. You know, the things that's going on. You have to find this stuff out so that you can use it to your advantage. A lot of times we lose these battles is because we're not using our knowledge. We're not using what we know to proceed and progress in life. We are really having a hard time, and we're blaming stuff on the enemy, but a lot of it is just lack of knowledge, lack of finding out. You know, people don't want to find out about their past life because they think it don't matter. It does matter. Because if you was wealthy in a past life, it's got people in your past life that'll come to this life to take your suitcase from your past life, to have access to your stuff. If you're really not understanding why you're getting attacked, a lot of you are getting attacked because of who you were in a past life. And they know you're vulnerable in this life because you're nowhere near where you were last life. A lot of people don't want to believe that. That's the purpose of me doing the past life readings for the signs, for people to understand people coming for you. If you took down a major empire could be the pyramid of perversion, and I'm just calling it that. You know, like sexual rape, abuse, molestation. If you took that down in a past life, you got some enemies in this lifetime. Because what? All that's connected. So everybody that come across you that have an attitude with you, you wonder why they ghost you, or they try to manipulate you, they try to distort the truth when it comes to your name. All that's past life stuff. And if you're not really working purpose and you think you are, I'm gonna give you some examples of not really working purpose and you think you are. You're confused a lot. You're not really sure if this is part of your purpose. And then, just because you know it's part of your purpose, if you haven't completed training on all your gifts, you're not there yet. You need help. And that's why I tell people, I'm not trying to be mean or showboat or nothing, but a lot of you need to know what your gifts are. Why do you, and not just what a gift is, but why do you need it? That's what comes out in the unknown gifts and abilities readings. You need to know, what is this for? Why did you give me the gift of telepathy? Why I can sometimes say things and they just happen? Why am I so good at manifesting? All these are gifts. Why? Whatever questions you have, and that's what I tell people, you know, I can do the reading, you want just whatever comes out, that's fine. But what questions do you have pertaining to this? What are you seeing on a day-to-day basis that's kind of that's giving you chills or making you wonder about what's more to you? What do you have going on? And this is more so like, you know, just the truth of the matter, where it's at, how you're going to get there, how you're going to proceed and maintain. The Chariot in reverse here is being clarified by the Page of Swords in reverse. See, that's the thing. Once they get what they want done, a lot of you have stopped movement and purpose because of what? Because of the bad things that's going on, because you feel like you don't know what to do, but you won't get the right help. The enemy will keep you distracted with love, trying to get a relationship going, and you don't have your purpose going. If somebody's working purpose, the creator is not going to put you with somebody that's working purpose and you're not. They're not going to put you with your life mate to expose them because you're not ready yet. A lot of people don't want to go through training. Ascension is training. Ascension is not, they always say, well, I'm on my journey. It's not a journey. It's training. Ascension is spiritual college. This is not a journey. This is not a forever thing. Once you come out of ascension, then that's how you see these people that have these businesses with these testimonies saying, well, I used to do this and I do this now, blah, 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 because they didn't come out of ascension. They didn't came out of the level of being a client of whatever they're dealing with and becoming an owner, they help heal now, because they was broken at one point. We have to understand the leveling up and not being a part of the status quo, or I'm just a part of this community. I'm not a part of this community, because a lot of people aren't working purpose. They just say they do, and then, but it's just that. Oh, we're all works in progress. No, I don't do the unfinished business for the rest of my life status, because that's what that is. Once you come out of college, you go to regular college when you have your degree, what are you doing now? You could go back for more education, but then what is that? That just gives you more credentials. But when you start working, you get this experience, the spiritual ascension, the knowledge, the classes. What is that? That is actually getting what you need, and then you have your training while you're getting this info. And then when you finish with all of this, then you put this together. A lot of you are finished with ascension and you are lost right now because of the times that have passed. You see this fly trying to come in. You better go sit down, fly. Because of the times that have passed and the information that's come in, this wisdom is going to be key to your success. And the wisdom is knowing what to do with the knowledge and the understanding of the things that you see. Ascension is not lifelong. And a lot of people are teaching that, or they're saying that, the ascension process, I'm just still in my process. Come on, get out your process. Ask the spirit realm what else I need to do to get up out of this so I can graduate and go work purpose. Some of you are working purpose prematurely. You're not ready to work purpose, but you're going to work purpose. You have fertility in the reverse. A lot of you are fertile with ideas, things that are going on. A lot of you have graduated out of that old mindset, the old things, the deceptive attitude, the deceptive mind, the concept. You've graduated out of that, but then it's like, now what do I do? And that's the whole point. And then sometimes your gifts kind of just do stuff, and you're like, whoa, what was that? But that's because it's desiring your attention. Use me. Play with me so you can figure out what to do with me. Go into the spirit realm and see how to get help with me. Fertility in the reverse is being clarified by the Ten of Wands. And with the Ten of Wands, you also have the Ten of Pentacles here. A lot of you have graduated, and it's like, okay, I know how to do this, but now how do I implement it into my life? That's a life path reading. What do I do with this knowledge that I have? How can I help people with this knowledge? Where do I go? A lot of you have things going on that it's kind of like, okay, I'm a little lost on the pool, but you're not telling anybody because you don't want people to know that you really don't know what the next step is. And then a lot of you aren't, you may be asking a question, but there's so much other stuff that needs to be done. They can't give you a direct answer because it's kind of like, I don't want you to miss this that you haven't picked up yet. A lot of you are truly blessings to other people. And a lot of you are coming up short because of what? All of the blessing has not been delivered to you because of some of the knowledge you're missing. And that's why I say, I tell people, I don't know everything. My guides tell me what to say. They tell me, they're like, well, I didn't know you could, in that reading, I didn't know. Well, I didn't know. I don't tap people's energy just to be doing something. That's too much of my energy gone. I still have to live my life. I still have to, but I am required to make sure I help people to continue on the path, continue with purpose. This is not for everybody. Everybody's not going to continue on the path. Everybody's not going to keep moving. The Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands here, a lot of you are fertile with ideas, fertile with things that are going on, and just haven't gave up. That's why I tell people, I do what I can, but there's only so much I can do too. It's only so much I'm allowed to do. I'm not allowed to trespass into your energy. I'm not going to be one of those people that's constantly in your energy. If I'm in your energy and they tell me that if I hit you up and tell you they have some messages for you, then they told me to. Because I'm not trying to hit nobody up on whatever or just because. That's just not how I work. Four of Cups is at the bottom of the deck right now. A lot of you may be dealing with some things about, where to go and how to do and how to make things work. And just, moving forward in spite of. I'm just holding my cards down and I'm about to snap out now for heartache and loss, which is a 3. Some of you may be looking at things that you may have had to give up, but understand that the spirit realm wants you to know you didn't need it. You got the 10 of Cups here with the heartache and loss. I feel like this has a lot to do with the sacrifice. Some of you sacrifice relationships and people in your life that you love. And I say sacrificed. Like, you may have to let some connections go. And you may have thought they would have grown into, fruition. And, let's say the spirit realm told you need to let them go. And then now you having some hardship. And you know if that person was still in your life, things would be different. Just understand that, the party that you've joined, the spiritual community to do your purpose, is not in vain. There are some hard days. Like I say, some groups paint the illusion that it's all good. Even when you come out of college, people struggle out of the natural college. When you come out of the natural college, they struggle. Because you have to learn how to implement in the knowledge that you have obtained into your everyday life, into your new resume, into what it is you have going on. You have to learn how to implement this change. Me personally, I love the rain. The rain clears away all the debris, the clutter, the things that have just been sitting and has not been washed away. No one picked it up. I feel like this is a spiritual cleanse that's going on. A lot of people are in dismay about the next step, but just take a deep breath. Some things are allowed to go the way they go so that you can go to the next step. Allow yourself to be vulnerable with the spirit realm. Put your defenses down with the spirit realm and trust them. A lot of you are waiting on a mate, but at the same time, what have you done with the 10 of Cups here? What do you call happiness? Have you honestly defined happiness? Manifesting your mate takes a lot. Some of you are very codependent. You can't be alone. You may not even need the person for money or finances or shelter, stability. You just may need a companionship because you have a lonely spirit that you're dealing with. You're dealing with loneliness. So some of you can't bring in a mate, your true mate, because you won't even be alone. And then some of you are dealing with people who can't be alone. You're just there to be a warm spot, just a warm body. You're not even there out of true love and wanting to be with you. A lot of you are dealing with this stuff, and then you have balance here, getting balanced out in these connections, in the love that you have, the love that you possess. I encourage you all to get the readings that you need. You have the 7 of Swords here in reverse. A lot of you are taking back your power, getting balanced, and doing the things that it's going to take to get to the next level. I feel like there's a level of guaranteed success for a lot of you, but I also realize that, there's a level of gameplay here that a lot of you are pulling yourself out the game, but you're not allowing yourself to live. You're not allowing yourself to live, and it's kind of like, where do I go from here? But I also feel like you're taking back your power, your authority, and the things that was taken from you. But at the same time, where do you go? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on? Okay, Imitations of Life. Stop by. Glad to see you're doing well. I watched the replay tonight. Okay, that's what's up. I can. In the link below, let's see here. I probably can. That's what you want. You want a question? I'm not, like I said, I'm not doing, I'm about to actually, I'm just doing this here just to get this energy out, to get this message out. But if you wanted a reading, you definitely can get a reading. Everything's in the description box below if that's what you wanted. For the most part, I'm not sure yet. I have to check and see, but let me get this energy here out, because like I say, for the collective, like I said, I was pressed to still do this reading regardless of what's going on. Like I said, I have my own issues, and a lot of people, and that's the thing, I don't want you all to get discouraged because you're helping people and then you don't get the help that you need, or you think that people should value you more, that type, because that energy is here. A lot of you are getting like down or depressed, or just kind of just feeling like, okay, maybe I'm not doing enough, maybe I should have done this, maybe I should have done that. And it's kind of like you're working your purpose to keep moving. You will be blessed, things are going to work out. It's just they're going to be hard times, because people will say, well, I thought that you was doing good, you was over here doing this. It don't matter what quote unquote good is. Long as I do my purpose, I'm going to be protected, I'm going to be taken care of. And a lot of you need to realize that don't give up on purpose because you have some dark days, or even a dark week. It may go past a dark month, what you may call dark. Things may get bad, and I say bad, things may just be to the point where it's like, well, dang, everything I go to do. But that's supposed to make you tip off just and not do it, just make you kind of flip out, or make you give up. Oh, okay, well, I'm finna go do this then. Y'all not helping me. Y'all told me I'm supposed to be doing this. Purpose is not a glorified life, because once you get to the level of working your gifts and talents uncontrollably, then it works. And that's the goal. And that's why I tell people, get your readings in. You have the money to do other things, get the readings in, because they build you for your life, for your purpose. And if you're not working purpose, the readings aren't for you. I do love readings if that's what you want, but my goal, my purpose is to help people get to their level of purpose, so that we all can be helpers of one another. There are a lot of people that need help out here. A lot of you are healers. You're sitting around, you're doing other things, and then you feel bored and discontent. You feel, this is in reverse. A lot of you feel this. You are discontent. I'm going to show it to you in the upright. It's at the bottom of the deck. Discontent and boredom. A 4. And this is starting to be foundational work, seems like. A lot of you are doing things that you're just not there. Like I say, some people want things done. They want they want you to help them, this and that, and you can help whoever. But a lot of you are feeling like you are being used, manipulated, this and that, because what? They want you for the thrill, the fun, the thrills, but at the same time, you're feeling a little some type of way, because you're not at the level you want to be at. And that has a lot. It's not about what you're looking at in the 3D. The 3D will try to teach you to not have things done your way, or to accept things that are not going in your favor. And things don't have to go in your favor, but understand that when it's time to use your gifts and settle down in that energy. And it all depends on what party you join. And do you look at it as a party? Do you enjoy what you do? Don't let people take the joy out of your purpose, because these gifts, they make room for you, but you have to make room for them too. This your girl NeenaRose, just hitting y'all up for that June 4th energy, going into the weekend. This is Friday energy. Excuse me. I hope you all are doing well. Definitely get your readings in, to help with that ascension process, your prayers for protection. Get with me, just, even if you just need to talk. I have people email me just venting. You need to just get some things out. I'm not going to stop doing what I do. I know people pay me for readings and they're against me. I know people pay me for help, for prayers, and they're against me. But the thing is, people always say, well, you don't have to do, I'm going to do my purpose regardless. I'm going to still get blessed. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, a lot of times, some of you are dealing with getting hit by people who you've helped, their enemies. You help them, then all of a sudden you get attacked. You know, stand true to who you are, regardless of what you see. Y'all have a good one. It's your girl, Nina Rose. I'll see you later.